How you doing, boys and girlies? A lad from Darlow. Today I'm going to be going over Katy Perry's music video and the song as well, obviously, and how it's trying to show us how society and social media and things like that, it's trying to show us the direction that we've sort of pushed it towards. Try not to lose faith into this. It's trying to make it as fun as possible. Because I'm from Darlow, I'm going to be trying to target this towards northeastern culture as much as I can, and like try and target it through that way, because I believe that I want to get this video out to people that are closest to me, not just like people that I know, but people around the area, so that they can actually see what's going on and then question it, right? And that's what I want to do. So through this music video, we're going to do that. Go! If you've seen the music video before, it's a massive theme park. Loads of people get on these divvy little rides. Katy Perry sings on them. Yeah, she goes through different rides singing on them. The place is called Oblivia. She says in the behind the scenes, it's oblivious. It means you're conscious, but you're unconsciously aware of what's going on around you. Everyone who gets into this area does not know what's going on. Lyrics, right? Are we crazy? Living our lives through a lens, trapped in our white picket fence. Are we crazy? Rhetorical. You can't answer the question, which usually means yes. Whatever it is that this video is, it's basically saying this lifestyle is crazy. Living our lives through a lens, but it's a very important thing what she's saying there. Social media, we try and view it as that is reality, but it's not reality, because everything's trying to search for perfection. Everything's trying to get towards perfection, but in trying to force perfection, we're lying to ourselves, and everyone else is lying to ourselves. That's why we've got people wearing top brands, but like living in urban areas that are low-income families and things like that. That's why we've got people telling people all the time when they're taking photos and their watches. What's happened is the way that everyone sees it is that social media is more important than what's actually going on here in our lives. So comfortable, we're living in a bubble, so comfortable we can't see the trouble. Yeah, it's what we've done with exiled ourselves into these bubbles, where we all know we're all hurting. People from Darlow. We just want to be happy, but right now the state of happiness is to wear and to be perfect all the time. Not everyone. I'm going to say this a few times in the video. When I say everyone, I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about the people that this resonates with. People that are going to take a step back, like I'm trying to do, and get people to question. So good, your rose-coloured glasses on and party on. What she's saying there is that's our neglection and our rejection to actually trying to heal ourselves. There's a lot of people that don't want this. Freedom of expression is great, because we can do that over social media, we can do that here. Anyone can wear what they want. This is like the main chorus. Turn it up, it's your favourite song. Dance, dance, dance to the distortion. Turn it up, keep it on repeat. Stumbling around like a wasted zombie. You got dance, 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 repetition, right? Politicians use that quite a lot. So that's talking about the cycle that we've put ourselves in, placed ourselves in, but we're not actually following anyone. What we're doing is we're following ourselves. The next person is doing the same thing, and the next person's doing it. So that's why it's called Change the Room. There's hamsters all the way through the music video, like in the background. It's used as like a mascot. There's actually a massive hamster wheel as well that people are running on. Katy Perry says in the behind the scenes, when you get on this, you start off slowly and you start moving, and then it starts moving by itself, and you start wondering whether if it's you who's moving it or if it's the actual thing, and eventually you get into this state of where you don't know what's actually going on anymore. She says that's life. That's what we're doing right now. Just running on this hamster wheel, just going about. We don't know why we're doing it. We're always trying to search for happiness, yeah, and happiness is for some reason always around the corner. If you buy this, look like this, act like this, and if you post all of these things as well. Why on earth am I going to get happy when I see the fact that you're wearing Stone Island if I'm not your best mate and I'm not going, yeah, well, he's worked really hard, he's come from a bit of a bad background, he's managed to save up enough money to be able to buy that jacket and wear that with pride. If that was the case, then fair enough, but it's not. It's just to go, look at me flexing, because they heard it on a music video or somewhere else. Look at me flexing, look at me doing this. Yeah, look at me. Self-idolization is one of the worst types of corruption. We can praise one another, which is sweet, but when it's idolization within yourself constantly, you isolate yourself from everyone else. And the people who feel isolated from that's the people who don't feel good enough, yeah, to look like that or have those things. They're isolated as well, because they feel like they can't get to you. You're isolated as well, you can't get to them. Bubble, video, bubble, we're all trapped in a bubble. Right, next part. stumbling around like a wasted zombie. Now, to me, right, next time you're in the club, dancing around Inside Out or something like that, and if you ever hear this song, just listen to it. Ask yourself what you're doing in town. I'm not saying everyone, but we're in a society where 5 days of the week are awful, are just plain awful. But these are the days we hate, and then we get 2 days where we're supposed to get away from it all and be free. Like, what do we do from these 5 days that we want to get away from? We get into the drugs. We go out and party, get away from it all, go have a good time, flex, go out, get lost in the moment. But then what happens come Monday? Is anything changed? Is anything got better? Or what happens when you wake up in the morning? Have you managed to overcome those things that were going on through the 5 days? And you might be asking yourself, why do I need to overcome those things? Because it's the things that are stopping you from feeling good. You're stopping yourself from doing that because you're depressing yourself. Drugs depress the feelings you're trying to get out. It's like you put a cork on a bottle, you've just shook it up even harder, and you feel on top of the world because you can just do whatever you want with this bottle now. As soon as that kick leaves you, as soon as whatever you've been doing on the weekend leaves you, as soon as that guy leaves you, as soon as that girl leaves you, bang, that cork comes out again. It just gets worse. That's where addiction and things like that come into play as well, because you get used to it. Next part of the song. This is the most important part of the video, right? So there's a place called Inferno H2O. So you've got the word Inferno and H2O together, which makes no sense because Inferno you think of things that are flammable and H2O you think about drinkable. So why is these words being mixed in together? Well, I'll tell you. Right, there is a political agenda because it's something to do with the Dakota pipeline in America and whatnot. But to me, what it is, it's become so normalised to drink something that is flammable. To ingest something, it can cause a chemical combustion to drive a car, and we drink it to make us feel loose. In the lyrics, she's saying, "Drink this, one's on me." It's like, oh yeah, sack it, rather than just dealing with that problem. Nah, sack it, drink. You know, there's close-ups of a guy drinking in the video, and his blood vessels dilate all over his face. It literally looks like they're all bursting into his face, and then he blows flames out of it as well, just to again show that it's a flammable liquid that we're drinking. You'll get these people that'll go,
"Well, my grandma was drinking until she was 98.
No, that's called the 1%, yeah? 99% of people are destroyed from it. Drinking culture is massive. You've got all these unicorn gins, all these designer bottles of different types of alcohol. It goes in a car and you put it in your body to make you feel loose. This is the last bit we're getting onto now. Everyone runs to this like cinema theatre type thing, but it sort of looks like a living room. On the screen there's a picture of a hamster running around in the wheel, so that's showing how when we watch social media, that's just another person running around in a circle a lot of the time. And then on stage you've got like a 60s kind of genre of like a guy sat reading his newspaper with his little gigs on, a little girl just oblivious to it and playing with a toy, and then you've got the woman is ironing. You get a close up on her eyes on the side, and you can see quite a lot of wrinkles, and the way the makeup's being done, it's like to enhance that. What it's showing is that at that time, that type of lifestyle was sort of ruining women, ruining people in general.
But if you could do one thing for me.
What?
Try to do something about your coffee.
I hoped it would be better today.
That was the type of thing that was marketed. Now, if you think in 10 years time, 20 years time, and we're looking back on our society, on how we work, what do you think they're going to say? You get the big words called nuclear family. Nuclear family means like the perfect family. Again, this idea that we've got to search for perfection. And then you get a guy coming out called Skip Marley, and his first lines are, "It is my desire to break down the walls, connect, inspire." Do you know who Skip Marley is? And he is the guy who's saying that it's his desire to connect and inspire. He's also saying break down the walls, so that means that there's walls that have been built up that we need to break down, that he needs to break down, that he wants to break down. And then he says, "The greed over the people, we're stumbling and fumbling, we're about to riot, we woke up the lions." I am one of those lions! That's a tiger, but I'm a lion. What he's doing there is he's putting it on the corporations and the companies, and he's basically saying it's not our fault, it's their fault for manipulating our minds into this state. The people who designed social media platforms do not let their kids go on it for more than 10 minutes a day whole. Social media is not a bad place, it's not supposed to be used, it's supposed to be used to connect. Skip Marley is saying that this place that we use to connect. I want to break that down. I want to break it. I don't want to break social media, but I want to break what we've done to it down. I want to break what the corporations have done to it down. To me, this whole music video, the people, all the people running about in the music video, you see them, we are the ones that jump on the rides. We are the ones who get on these rides. Like, yeah, we control them because everyone else is doing it because we've got pack instincts, so we're all following each other. We don't ever really want to stray along to do our own thing because we risk the embarrassment, we risk being ridiculed by our peers, which is awful. Again, with stuff like the fact that you like, comment, share on someone's profile picture. Like, to kids, social media is their online presence as a person, as their personality, and they get rated on how good they are. Your kids see that and go, this is how much I am valued. This is how much I am valued as a person. It's crazy, it's nuts. We've idolized ourselves, isolated ourselves. The idolization happened first, then the isolation happened. It's good to feel good off others, but it needs to be real love. It can't be fake. What happens is just you idolize yourself. You want to feel good, you want to feel loved, yeah? Get yourself a good set of mates, get yourself into a good routine. Everyone has got a talent. Everyone's got a talent and we've just got to find it. That's the most important thing, we've got to find it. And because we're all chasing whatever the next person's doing, whatever this person's doing, whatever this person's doing, can't find your passion through that because you're too busy getting endorphins from other things that are now part of your life. We've got all types of stuff that I want to happen with these videos. Anyone who wants to get involved, I will not stop people from telling the truth. If you feel like you've got something to say it. Comment, share, whatever. Do whatever you want with this. Just try and understand that I'm trying to do it for the better. I'm trying to do it for myself, I'm trying to do it for others. But like, can you imagine that? Like, you could just have a good time. You could just go, ooh, I like that music. I can't dance, but fair enough. You know? Like, if everyone just have a good time without feeling like they've got to impress everyone. Like, dress to impress. Boy. Yeah. But yeah, I'm still lad from Darlow, so what do I know? See you in a bit.